Have you tried every trading strategy under the sun, but you still hadn't figured out how to be profitable? Maybe it isn't you. Maybe the style that you're trying doesn't really align with your personality type. In this video, we're gonna dive deep and explain exactly how to find out what your personality type is, and then how to create a trading style based on your personality type and your personal family situation. Let's get right to it. This is super important because there's so many people who are out there watching all these Instagram influencers and people on TikTok flexing on you. And what you see with a lot of them, they trade US 30 and NAS 100. Those are indices that track major stocks. For my newbies, they move a lot faster because they have a larger basket of securities into them. But we're not going to talk about that today. We'll get into that stuff later. But normally they are high frequency day traders. So as you will watch them, and of course you in a Lambo and a mansion too. So you think to yourself like, okay, maybe I should be a day trader as well. That's the style that you try to adopt, and then you try it and you're losing money and you're stressed out and you're on the charts and your palms are sweaty, mom's spaghetti, right? And it just doesn't work for you. I remember when I tried it, I lost $2,000 in like 5 minutes because I had both of my kids in the room that were pulling on my pants leg trying to get my attention while I was in a trade, and I forgot to set a freaking stop loss, right? So as soon as that happened to me, I realized like maybe this day trading stuff doesn't work for me. I need to dig deeper and find out what my personality type is so I can better inform my trading style. That's what we're diving into in this video. Let's jump right into it. All right, first things first. Over here at Mind Over Markets, we're not just about all fluff, we have substance as well. Meaning I'm gonna ask you guys to do a little bit of homework for me. So I need you to go and take that Myers-Briggs personality test to go and find out your personality type. This was a game changer for me because I knew that I was a impulsive person that liked to talk fast and move fast, but I didn't really know the details of me being analytical and the best type of people to pair myself with for success. So go ahead and take that Myers-Briggs personality test. Shouldn't take you too long, and then come back and we'll finish up the rest of this quick presentation to help you align your personality with your trading style. All right, now I hope you got that personality style down. For reference, I'm an ENTP, meaning I'm very analytical and adaptable, that I can just roll with the punches, but I also like to know the details and stuff beforehand. That's the basics of being an ENTP. And also I like to apparently argue and debate a lot. We can ask my wife about that one. But anybody that knows me know that I love playing devil's advocate. So I am the perfect ENTP. But remember, just because you have a certain personality style, that might not fit with your family and your lifestyle. So you got to kind of think about it. I'll give you a couple of questions for self-reflections. So for me, the first thing is, what are your long-term life goals? For me, I optimize everything for saving time and freedom. I value time more than anything because I know that I can't get my time back. I can always make more money. So I value everything to optimize for time and freedom. And my long-term goals are to be able to travel freely with my family and loved ones and to treat them to everything they deserve. That's my goals, right? I don't want any restraints. I want to have properties everywhere. Those are my goals. Now, think about it for a second and identify your goals. If you're a good student, you might go and write these goals down as well. But I just want you to have them in your head as we go through this. Also, you got to kind of think about, how does your family impact your current situation? So remember what I said about me. I know my personality type is somebody who's very quick thinking and analytical, and I like to move and talk fast, but my family situation is I have 2 small children in the house, and I've already tried day trading with them, and I lost $2 grand just like that, trying to manage and juggle the kids and day trade. I can't stay on the charts all day. And then when I really thought about it, I'm like, okay, do I really want to create another job? If my overall life goals are financial freedom and travel freedom and time freedom, I'm not going to be a good day trader because I don't want to sit on the charts all day. But there are some day trading methods that I can adopt depending on the market type. We'll get into that in later videos, but overall, intraday and swing trading fit my family situation. So very quickly, go in, jot down those answers, just have them in your head before we move on to the next thing. Here's a quick sneak peek of kind of what my assessment looks like. So me being an ENTP, it says I'm best suited for high frequency trading because I'm quick thinking and very adaptable, and I can make those fast paced decisions. But remember, when I did the second part of the exercise and looked at my family life, that didn't currently fit me. Back in my younger days when I first started trading equities, I was more of a day trader, and I had that free time and energy, all you parents out there know what I'm talking about, to actually go in and be more of a day trader. But as I got older and had a family and my goals shifted, I had to shift my trading style. And there's also a free PDF that I'll link down below in the description that you can go in, and it'll show all of the different trading styles and the best style that's suited for you. So remember, if you did step 1 of doing that Myers-Briggs personality assessment, you'll be able to go in and grab that free PDF to find out what style best suits you. And then you can just layer your current family situation on top of that to come up with the style. The next thing we're going to jump into is how to create trading plans. These are super important. We're going to talk about things like risk management. This is going to be the first time you hear it on the channel, but we're going to talk about it a lot because I feel like trading isn't a game of wins and losses. It's instead a game of risk management, because the name of the game is to live to trade another day. Because I remember that scene in Friday when Pops was like, put those guns down, son, and put your dukes up because you can live to fight another day. I think about that when I'm trading, and that's why I'm so big on risk management and actually having a strategy. But enough talking, let's go ahead and dive into my actual trading plan and strategy to help you understand and formulate your own. So like I mentioned before, my trading strategy is more of a intraday or swing trading strategy where I like to use multiple confluences from higher time frames. I look at trends all the way down from what's happening for the week all the way down to the last hour, and then I use 14 different metrics to actually score my trades. I know that sounds like a lot. It doesn't mean that you have to do it, but remember what I said about my personality type. I'm very analytical and I want high conviction on my trades, and that's going to let me stay in those positions even if they're moving against me, because I've done my homework and I've marked up everything. In later videos we'll go in and I'll show that scoring system and how I do it, just to make it a little bit more clear. But right now we're just talking about my basic strategy. The next thing we have to look at is my risk tolerance, or better yet, my risk management strategy. So in my opinion, I'm not somebody that's a mechanical trader. There's people out there where mechanical trading fits their personality style. They see things in more black and white and they don't want to add discretion, or they're more of a systemized or quant trader. Remember, if you do the assessment, you can find out more about yourself to figure out that strategy that fits for you. But we talk about me right now, because for me, I like to have things dynamic, because I know that we live in a dynamic world, right? Things are constantly moving from the wind to the ocean. Prices go up, prices go down. So I can't have a set risk management strategy. So I keep it very simple. So right now I'm kind of doing okay on my trades. I'm not in drawdown and I'm not in crazy profits either. I'm just doing all right. And that's mainly due to a lot of the market dynamics that we'll get in with fundamentals and banks choosing to hold interest rates, keeping things relatively flat and range bound. This current market that we're in right now, where things are going sideways, may fit somebody that's more of a day trader or scalper. I can adapt to that, but right now I'm focusing on my trend and what I do in my risk management. So a period like right now where I'm like, okay, it doesn't really fit my trend following strategy, where I like to have those longer, more sustained trends and stay in trades for a lot longer, I may take something that's a shorter term trade, but I may only risk 0.25% of my total capital due to my conviction on the trade. Or I may look at my score and have something that's 93% and I'll say, okay, I'm gonna risk 0.5 or 1% on the trade. Remember, it's a dynamic risk strategy. For your personality type, you may be somebody that says, okay, I'm gonna risk 1% on everything. I wanna set it and forget it, and I don't wanna be dynamic because I don't wanna think about it, because I have separate values. But my risk strategy is dynamic, based on whether I'm in drawdown or whether I have high conviction on certain trades. So the final and most important thing in your trading plan is your goals. You need to write these down. So my goals for me, and something I talk about all the time, is my desire to be able to travel the world freely, to go see sporting events and entertainment things all around the world with my family, to share those experiences. But it'd be even cooler if trading allowed me to have a tutor for my kids, so when they had an assignment on the pyramids, we could go to the pyramids and actually learn about them there. Remember, I like to optimize for financial freedom and time, and also it'd be awesome not to have to ride coach like I just did on a flight all the way here from Australia to America with my family. That's about 14 hours just to get from Sydney to LA, and then another 5 to get across the stage. That's another video and a different story. So those are my goals, and that's what my whole trading system and my methodology revolves around. You have to figure out what your goals are. Don't say that your goals are to get a Lamborghini if you're not really into cars and don't want to deal with the maintenance just because you see somebody doing it. Now it's your turn to go in and use my trading plan as an example to build yours out. Don't make something overcomplicated. I've written trading plans that were like 3 pages before, but now I just got it down to those 3 things. You can adapt the plan as you go, but you do need to have a plan, because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. It's that simple. I'm all about providing immense value here at Mind Over Markets. So one thing I've done is put together this free PDF linked in the description below for you to go in and not only find out what your personality type is, but find out the top 3 trading styles for each personality type as well. And it's just jam-packed with goodies and information. Hopefully I've given you some insightful tips that will allow you to align your personality with your trading style. Until next time, if you got a lot of this video, we're just now starting off and we're trying to grow, so please like and subscribe and drop some comments to let me know what you think and some other things that you want me to cover as we move along in this journey with Mind Over Markets. Until next time, I am out. Peace.